Okay, in this one we're going to look at DJ Jeffy Jeff. This is actually an audio comic that I put together, and this was one of the pictures that we had created and then we colored in Photoshop. So the end result looked something like this, and we did a couple tricks. This was actually drawn in this black as shading, but then not used. So there is a tool, and I didn't see it on the newer version, but maybe we'll be able to find it. This eraser tool, and you can erase stuff with that. So that was one thing that we did not use. But if you want to keep it in there, that's fine too, and color around it and use that. I can show you what I did for the shading on this one. But yeah, well, so there's the one tool. Now another issue we're going to have here is, let's use the eyedropper and get the coat color, is this is not closed off, so it's going to bleed everywhere. If we notice, this is cut right through the hair there, right across there, and right across here. This copy tool will allow us to choose an area. So let's even choose it a little bit less. And we'll go right across here. And we'll copy this area and say edit, copy. If we pick a new one, it's going to pick the dimensions perfectly for the area that we copied. So there we go. Control V or edit paste. We'll get that back in there. And there we go. Now if we go to do this paint bucket here, it fills just the area that we want because it is bounded by the outside of the photo. So now we can color in a whole bunch more areas like this. If we try the hair here, so I drop the hair, which is a darker brown, we can put that in there. We may have to again zoom in and get some of these areas really close, or we may need to use the paint bucket tool and paint some of those areas. Okay, let's grab some flesh color, put it in there, his neck. Okay, let me show you some of this. So in here, like in the armpit of the coat and over on this side, there was some shading. If you go into here and you hold down, there is blur. Oops, let's pick this one actually. And I chose the burn tool. This will add a slight burn to wherever you're clicking. Obviously there's no burn on a white, so you can add a little bit of burnt darkness. It just darkens the color that's there. You can burn that color slightly. I put it around this lapel a little bit to make it look like it was standing out. And anyways, you can just kind of go like that, darken up the other side of the armpit, and then it looks like that little bit is a little bit darker than the rest of it. Don't worry about the text. We're going to do text on another day, adding text to a picture, but that's the main idea there. And it seems like this one's a bit bigger, so this one might be a smaller copy. But if we get right into it, as you can see, this does look a lot better up close. We can use the eyedropper on the eye color. We could even paint it in if it's not too clear. That's too big. I'm going to go with the smaller one here. There we go. Zoom back out. That's looking pretty good. See if I can do something with this other eye over here. I'm not sure that's exactly what I wanted, but anyways, you get the idea. You can kind of go about coloring them. You can keep them true to the color of that was made in the audio comic over here, or if you want to, you can change up some of the colors and try and give DJ Jeff a different look right there.